Hey, Chad, how you doing? Chad. I'll be right back. I'm missing something here with me on the stage, but let me put the link up for right now. I'll be right back. Right, hold on. Hey, Chicago, how you doing? Chat. Chat's in the house. The Tom and Terry. Oh my, how you guys doing? Uh, oh, around quarter to 10. I went in, took a nap, and then Messenger kept uh, popping on the phone. So I went ahead and put it on airplane mode. Um, so I could take a nap, and it was just all over the place. Hey, good day, everybody. How you all doing? I see John and he's here. Wow, empty seat. Bill, good morning. Will, Cherry, hello. Nice to see you guys. Nice to for you all to stop here. Say hello. I'm still asleep. I took a nap, and I'm hardly awake. And I realized the time. I had a video call with somebody who's on the road right now. I'm making coffee. Cats are getting in the way. A bunch of stuff. I'm like running like a chicken without a head, all over the place. Oh, see everybody saying hello to everybody. That's great. Mr. Bill, we gotta run. Are you serious? No. Shut up. Um, we gotta run some of Bill's time so that he can get some nice hours. Um, hey, Bruce. Sherry, I'm going to make an announcement that she has a new group called Awesome Time Watch Group. It's in Facebook, where she's gonna be recruiting some creators. So we could. She's gonna set up a list in a day of the week where everybody's gonna go hang out and watch time playlists from the for a certain creator, and then the following day be the next. If you all are interested, please take a look at the Awesome Time Watch group in Facebook and reach out to Sherry from Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel, so we could get more people in. So the more, the merrier, you know. So maybe a good deal. Hi, Rendecita. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. I see you a lot of times with the CLEX in the morning, sometimes with the CME. And you know that Mr. Chad is going to be, oh, thank you. You're welcome. Don't worry. I'll keep promoting it. Um, Chad's going to have a dental surgery tomorrow. So unfortunately, they're not going to have a show in the morning. And CME, they're supposedly driving down to Helen this evening or this afternoon or sometime. It was a little messy this morning when the message was related. But somehow they're gonna have a show, maybe on the road, maybe at Helen, maybe somewhere. So they probably still have a show in the morning. It might not be at 8:30, it might be earlier, it might be later. So we'll be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna be home anyway tomorrow. Hi Jennifer, thank you for stopping in. She sent hello to everybody. And tomorrow, more. Um, what you call it? So we'll see where they end up tomorrow morning when they do the live show, and we'll see what happens with that. I heard that Eric B is landing in Atlanta this evening, and I'll probably be in touch with him. I heard that he's staying at a hotel here, but I might be the one taking him to Helm tomorrow. Also, I didn't think he was. I heard that he was feeling awful, so I didn't know if he was gonna make it or not. So I'm hoping that he's doing better, or whatever the situation is, that it's much better today. So we'll be able to chat with him. I missed him in at the Bloggers Cruise. He was there. He came down. He hung out with a bunch of people. He stayed at the same hotel with Michael Clark, the Hilton and over by Canal by the Harris Casino. He wanted to meet me on the day that we were on our way to the ship, but it was raining. It was somehow so many people leaving the hotel at the same time, so it just got complicated. So I said to him, "Don't worry, we're gonna meet in Helen, and we'll be able to chat and do all that good stuff." Hi, Laura, at work, but wanted to say hello. Thank you for stopping in. Say hello to everybody. Mr. Paul Sarah is also here, so everybody behave. Paul is here, and he'll be keeping an eye on everybody. The voice of the radio. Who's, I believe, going on a cruise for Helping Hands, where they're taking James Catanese and his wife Cindy. For the first time, they're going to be on a cruise, and they're going to be chilling and having a good time, and hopefully they'll get hooked. So maybe making more cruises eventually. Wait, this is good. Oh my, I'm addicted to coffee. Well, it's part of my heritage anyway. I was born and my mom raised me with a bottle with coffee in it when I was a baby. Paul, say hello to everybody, and Mr. Bill, and thanks to Journey's Journey, Bruce in the loose. By the way, we have a cruise in October called the Booze Cruise, October 29th through November 5th, leaving out of New Orleans again. So I already know the how to get there, how to manage the port, how to be to a hotel, and all that good stuff. So I'm good this time. I got my reservations already for the hotel, reservations for parking. We just need to get there. So I'm in no rush. It's gonna get here eventually, and be ready. I saw the Carnival Glory, which is the ship that we're gonna be in when we get back in the breakaway. As soon as we dock, the ship in front of us was the Glory, so I got to see it. I haven't been in Carnival inside a ship since the 90s. So this is going to feel weird. It's going to be like going back to the old days. And it's going to be Alice's first Carnival cruise. And I will see what happens. I am looking forward to it because this is going to be, even though it's an older ship, it's nothing what I'm used to remember or recall from the ships back in the 80s and 90s that I used to be in. Those ships looked a lot more industrial, more Navy type, kind of ships. Not like now that they have all these clear neon lights and all that good stuff. So we'll see. Nomadic Rat Pack, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you taking time, like everybody, John and Chad and everybody. Thank you all for taking time to come by. I'm missing, where's Law Jones? I don't see Law anywhere. I'm surprised. He's usually here, one of the persons to come in, but he's not here. So, hmm, he lucky I don't have his phone number. I'll be calling him and cursing him out. But he'll probably be here eventually later. So, no biggie. He's probably busy with something else, snow or something up there. Weather's been so weird the last few days. So, thanks for letting me know that you're doing good. Cruising Coosies popped in to hit that thumbs up and say hello. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. Thank you for stopping in. Cruising Coosies, I apologize. I need to give you guys a visit. I gotta check your channel out too. Same thing with Nomadi Rap Pack. I haven't done that. No good. Been too busy doing a bunch of stuff over here and not taking care of people that are taking care of me. So I need to do that and share the wealth. You know what I mean? And again, I'm gonna promote again Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel. She has a new group called Awesome Watch Time Group. It's in Facebook, and like I mentioned earlier, it's about recruiting. Well, I call it recruiting. You come in if you want to and be part of the group, where she's gonna take care of a schedule and pick a certain day, pick a certain creator, and everybody will watch those playlists. You just make sure that you have playlists on your channel ready to be watched, and she has an explanation how to do the whole thing. Everybody that comes in helps out. We all get hours out of this whole deal. The praying guy right now is Bill with Ones from Adventures. He's around getting close to 7,400, I believe. He has like 33, I mean 7,400. What am I talking about? 3,300. 3362, I think he had yesterday. So I'm hoping that within today and tomorrow, some of his hours will catch up and he'll be around the 3,400 number. So we could keep helping him out. We could get him there sooner. I believe he has a cruise April 1st. I would love to be on the 4K round way before that. So we could help him out and get him there. So this way he could go chill on his long cruise that he has ahead of him. And, we'll see. Yes, Jennifer, it's a great idea. And get in touch with, 3464. Look at that. Even better. Wow. I know my right pack. I'll get some coffee because, I am. This is just my second cup today. I'm behind today. So even though this thing is cancelled like for twice because it's 24 ounces of coffee. So I had one earlier, one now, and 3 o'clock Puerto Rican time be my third one. That's what we do in PR when you go there. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's coffee break for everybody. You stop what you're doing, you go get yourself some coffee. Something if you're in Miami, you're near a Cuban shop, you stop in, get a cortadito, un café con leche, or a shot. Make sure you don't get espresso because if you get an espresso, if you're not used to it, you're gonna be up all night. I mean, you're gonna be shaking and stuff like that. I could have 3 or 4 of those and nothing because I'm so used to it. Or maybe it's been a while, so I might be a little jittery in the first one that I'll take, but then after that I'll be okay. So no big deal. Sorry, we just go with the flow. This pollen is I'm not used to this pollen stuff down here. The weather here in Georgia, I haven't got used to it yet. Even though the cold weather's not that bad, it's 58 right now. It was in the 53 earlier. Cloudy, ugly. It's gonna be a kind of a sad weekend, even though we're going to Helen this weekend, and we're looking forward to it. Me and Alice. I know Alice is looking forward to it. It's a German town that I wanna be going. Hi, Lisa. Hello. I miss you a few times. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. See that Paul saying hello to Miss Najuma. thanking the Juma for being here also. John from Pedrosa Travel, a guy located in California, another travel agent besides Sherry. She's also a travel agent, and Mr. Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel is also here. Jennifer also does travel with her hubby Andrew or St. Matthew. One of them guys. And here's something it's weird when New York is warmer than California. You got that right. It was weird. It was snowing up there the other night, and it was kind of cool down here that I thought it was going to snow down here too. But snow down here is really rare. And if it does, it just a little bit in the morning and it's gone by the afternoon. No, nothing, nothing to worry about. No, down here, right back. Coffee is my precious. Yeah. I saw earlier on Facebook, I saw a picture of Smeagol holding, instead of the ring, a cup of coffee, and he just bust out laughing. It just looked weird the way his eyes are. I said, no, I'm not going to share that. It just looks creepy, So I said, no, I'm not doing that. So we'll see with that. Jennifer, get in touch with Sherry, and this way she could give you the information to every. I'm telling you, I will advise you. This is advice that was given to me, and I did not listen. I should have freaking listened when I was told to do it. Josh Moon from the Moonlight Adventures told me 6 months ago, do lives. I said, no, I'm waiting for the bloggers to come around. I want more people to get to know me. Then I'll be doing live. A month later, he said it to me again. Start doing live. I said, no, I'm not ready for it yet, but eventually I'll do it. So finally, in November, I broke the ice and popped in. So let me do a test on a Thursday at noon, see what happens. I said, well, I'll just be there half an hour and get my my roughness out of the way and get to it. And that day I did 3 hours. So I was surprised that I just kept blowing away and getting all the stuff done. So and now I've been doing it every Thursday, and I should have listened to him. I should have been doing this a while ago. So it's just the way it is. I'm gonna throw the link back in the chat just in case anybody's in the mood to come in and chat with everybody with me. So there you go. Hi, Betty. Hello, Betty. Betty is the main support of Bill. Bill is not anywhere without Betty. So because she's the strength to keep it going. So Bill is where's that thanks to Betty. So Bill, remember that. And whatever the boss says, you listen. Betty will have a live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 a.m. till whenever. Could be 2, could be 3 hours. Who knows? We just go with the flow and see what happens. Hi, Kathy Mills. Thank you, and hi to you also. Thank you for listening at work. I appreciate that. John says here, a bunch more. She needs which hour she's back down to like 500. Yes, I know that she was explaining that to me yesterday. That's why she's doing the group that she's doing. Scotty, how you doing, Mr. Hammer? She's doing what she's doing, and she's also at the same time with this group, she's going to be helping more creators. And the more we get in, the better. I feel that she's right. This way, we get more hours for everybody. Just make sure that you have playlists on your channel ready, and she will explain to you what the deal is. So in case you want to help out and get yourself some hours, go ahead and connect with her. And also, let's say you have the hours and you feel like helping out, let her know. Say I'm here. I do have the hours, but I want to help out. So please do come in and help out also. So it'd be great. Hi Cheryl. Hey everybody. Happy Thursday. Yes. Saying hello to everyone. That's nice. And happy Thursday, everyone. And thank you once again. Thank you for coming in and hang out with me. I appreciate that. Uh, to Mr. Paul, Paul's gonna be on a cruise, I believe. Yeah. I went, wait a minute. I know if Meg is going, I know you're going. So, are you on your way to Tampa or not yet? So, yes, Lisa. Yes, get in touch with uh, Sherry Awesome Travels, and she'll give you the rundown of what's going on. So, please let's do that and go through Messenger, Cherry Awesome Sunsets, and he'll get back to you and talk to you about the whole idea, what's going on, ask your questions. You'll get your answers. If you need any trouble, you could talk to her also. Same thing with Jennifer from Invocation Nation, Mr. Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel, Cheryl here with Jeremy. They're also travel agents. You also speak with them and get the stuff going. And talking about Batman, da da da. How you doing?
How you doing, Mr. Eddie? How are you doing
Uh,
today,
I'm
kind
doing
sir?
good. I'm not awake yet, but I'm doing good.
It's good to see you. You
I'm
doing
here,
good?
sir.
Yes.
So what's happening? How things in on your side of the states?
It is rainy and cold and stormy. Our lights have already flashed, so we may be ending up losing our power. We shall see.
You need
So
to get that
we shall see.
cave more prepared. You know.
I know. I gotta get. I got the Batmobile ready to go. So
Oh,
just
all right, good. I'm wearing your colors too, black and
yeah,
yellow. So
absolutely.
I'm set.
Uh, I am getting so pumped for the booze cruise, so I
Yes.
cannot wait. New Orleans.
Wait a minute. Boost cruise. What is that? When is that
Oh
happening?
my goodness, there is a awesome cruise happening out of New Orleans on the Carnival Glory, October 29th, a Halloween cruise. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. If you go back and watch our live, if you didn't see it, I gave you some really cool costume ideas. But it's going to be absolutely fabulous. There's going to be a lot of good people. Where our count is up to around 60 or 70 people going. It's just going to be absolutely fantastic, and cannot wait to meet everybody. It's going to be
October
good.
29, October 28
Yep.
will be there. And
Yep.
can't wait for
We're
that.
we're flying in actually a couple days early because we've never been to New Orleans, so we
Okay,
want to
great.
we want to see the sights. So I think we're flying in on Friday, so we can
Nice.
see some of the sites and hopefully meet up with some people. There's some people that want to meet up on Friday. Then we are planning a meet up on Saturday,
Okay.
probably afternoon to evening before the cruise. And then there's activities happening on the cruise. There's meetups doing on the cruise. There are uh, bar crawls if you want to do that. We're doing a cabin crawl, which is really going to be cool. And a bunch of us are going to Mr. Sancho's. Cozumel is one of the, or Cozumel is one of the stops we're doing. And a lot of us are going to Mr. Sancho's. So it's just going to be a fantastic, fantastic time. And if you're even interested, if you haven't booked it yet and you are interested, we're doing a Zoom call on the 19th of this month, which is Sunday at 1 p.m. East Coast time. And go on to the Booze Cruise Facebook page, and the link is in there. And join us. It's gonna be a blast.
Please, this Sunday, 1 o'clock. I mean, the 19th, one
The
o'clock.
19th.
So everybody, I'll be there. No, this Sunday, next Sunday. So this Sunday
Yep.
we're gonna be in Helen. So next Sunday, 1 p.m. So if you're interested on the cruise, please be there and check it out. And don't be square after. So
Yep.
make sure that you take care of that. Keisha, sorry, I seen you a few times. I just kept missing you. I mean, missing you. I didn't get to pass you over, but I seen you, and thank you. You're always around. Thank you for stopping in. She's giving Darian some prayers. Moises Travels, and his mom. He talked to me earlier. He's on his way to Ocala, Florida right now. His mom had a situation yesterday, so he's going down there to go take care of some business. But he assured me that he will be in Helen this weekend. So I need to get in touch with Eric to explain him to him. I believe he's on his way here sometime today, and I'm gonna take care of Eric over here once he gets here. So, but I want Darren to be, you know, go go at your pace. Don't you're gonna get there soon enough, and take care of your mom and whatever the situation is. You'll know better once you get there. But chill and everything on the Lord's hand, and we'll be taken care of. So we'll see you either Friday night or Saturday morning whenever you get on this side of the state. So well, I'll be seeing Eric. Eric, I believe he might be part of the Boost Cruise. I'm not sure, but he'll be there also. It's hopefully he'll be there earlier the days that you're there, so he could give you a nice tour, show you around. I know he enjoys being in New Orleans. He lives in Baton Rouge, not too far. And I heard that hopefully Josh and Amanda will come down again. It's not a for sure thing, but they might pop in also like they did with the bloggers. They came down for the weekend and spent some time with us and took us to a few places, and we end up having dinner at Dragos in Metairie that evening, the night before of the cruise, and had a great time. We got to I got to taste some gator bites, which I never had before. I had no intention of tasting it or nothing, but somehow they kept coming around with it and say, you know what? They're small little pieces. Let me try one. One became two, and it tasted just like chicken. But I said that's good enough.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I'll have some more.
I am so interested to try some of that good old Cajun food and New Orleans food that they have down there. I'm so excited for that. So it should be a good time.
I gotta be careful with spices. My pacemaker or my stents might not be able to take it, so I need to be.
Yeah, you better be careful. You get that Cajun food, and that heart gets pumping.
Then I'm gonna be in trouble. And watch out,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be running around like a chicken without a head, So I don't want to go through that. So remember, October 29, November 5th, the Boost Cruise, and it's not that bad of a price, It's an older ship.
It's not. We still have cabins available, and it's not that bad of a price for a 7-day cruise. So,
yes.
Yeah, you need to get on this.
I'm not. I've been holding out for a newer Carnival ship, and we have a cruise in January with the Prima. Then we still have credits for another NCL. So me and Alice talked about that once we clear NCL, then we could look into some other, cruises.
So you still have some credits with NCL?
Yes.
I know a really good group cruise that you could use those credits on.
Tell me all about it, please.
Well, we actually have two different group cruises, so I'm going to talk about them both. One of them we have in 2024 with Sea Lake Journeys and TNT Adventures.
Wait, who?
Sea Lake Journeys and TNT Adventures to Sea. Have you ever seen those guys? They are awesome creators, and they have a group cruise in May 19th of 2024 out of Miami on the Breakaway.
That sounds so familiar.
Sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? So it's going to be very exciting. We are going on that cruise also. I am the travel advisor for that group cruise, so you can contact me at bruce@oceanoceantravel.com if you want any information. But it's going to be a fantastic cruise doing the Eastern Caribbean. We're doing the St. Thomas is one of the spots, so going to the Virgin Islands and stuff. So it's going to be a really, really great group cruise. And then in 2025, we are going to Alaska. on the Norwegian Encore out of Seattle, round trip, Seattle, Seattle. And it is going to be a fabulous group cruise. It's a bucket list for a lot of people. And so you need to book this on that one. Embarkation Nation's going to be there. Cruising is Fun Anytime and J&S Adventures is going to be there. Bill from Warmstrong Adventures says that he's planning on going.
Wow.
And we're trying to get some, we're trying to fill that ship up. So let's get that one booked too. It's going to be a blast. That is in June 15th of 2025. So, and now we're starting to look, we're looking at, I'm really having fun doing group cruise and stuff. And so we're looking at probably starting to plan. The dates aren't open yet, so not sure where, but we are going to plan another group cruise for 2026. We'll see where that's going to head. So we're excited. We got a lot of good stuff going on right now. So lots of choices out there for people, and it's not that expensive. And especially both the 2024 and 2025 group cruises, you have plenty of time to pay them off. So just got to pay that deposit. Norwegian right now, their deposits are half off.
Yep.
So it's only $125 per person instead of $250 per person. And Norwegian, and it's still going, has, if you have to fly, they have buy one and the second passenger flies free. So, and that's still going right now. I talked to Norwegian a couple days ago. They have no time frame on when that's going to end. So you need to get this book before it does end.
That's right. So yeah, let's hop to it. Hi Ashley, bye man. How you guys doing? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate that. We're here talking to Bruce, where he's talking about some group cruises that we are going to do in the future. October will be the Boost Cruise. Then in May 2024, it's some crazy people, Sea Lake Journeys in TNT. They're going somewhere. And 2025, Alaska with a whole bunch of other creators. So, if you need any more info, please get in touch with Ocean to Ocean so he could give you a rundown. And he could hook you up and put you in it. So the Encore is a beautiful ship. I haven't been in it, but I've been in the Bliss, which is a sister ship, and it's amazing. By the way, in the Bliss, if you go to the go-kart race tracks, there's a plaque up there with my name because I am number one champion in that place.
Eddie, then you got to book the Alaska cruise, because when that cruise is over, there's going to be a plaque on the wall of the Encore, but it's not going to say Eddie. It's going to say Bruce.
I am the Marian Andretti of go-karts with NCL. Trust me. I will bring my own plaque and I put it up there myself. I need to find. I have a flashcard thing with a video of it. So
is that right?
It's somewhere when I went on that day. They were filming the race, and I was able to get it. So
that is awesome.
I paid a little extra, but I got it.
So what is the plaque? Does that mean that you ran the fastest times? Is that what it is, or?
Yes, and the best there is. I was last on my round, and I killed everybody.
So Eddie is the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be. Is that what you're telling us?
That's what he says on the plaque. So you've seen it. Thank you. Have a witness to it. He read it. So there you go, people. Bada bing, yo. Yo.
Yo, Eddie. The Mario Andretti of Norwegian racetrack.
Those Nintendo Mario Karts help. They gave me some nice insights and stuff like that to keep going and beat everybody out of the way. Hey, Scrollsnets, how you guys doing? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you coming in. Scrollsnets does a lot of videos when it comes to handicap maneuvering on a ship. Check him out. Go take a look on the videos so you could have an idea of what I go through being a handicap using a walker, I am able to walk on my own legs, but it gets to a point that I do get tired. My lower back is not what it used to be, so sometimes I need to stop, sit down. That's why I have a walker because it's easier. I would love to have a scooter or something like that, but I don't think it's fair to Alice. Then she have to walk with me, and I don't want to get used to it either. I do need to walk. I do need to do the exercise. I need to keep my legs moving, and the more I do, the better. I'm messed up from the waist down. I have arthritis all over my body. My left hip needs to be replaced, but we're not there yet. I want to cruise as much as I can. I need to lose the weight before I get the surgery done. So maybe if I lose the weight, that will make the pain less bearable because less weight, less punishment on them. So we'll see. Hi, Ashley. I saw you earlier. Thank you for stopping in. Actually, it's in the house. The same thing with the Z. Mr. Z is also here. Everybody's saying hello to him too. Also, whatchamacallit? We need to work. You're gonna be working on the designs of the shirt for the with the booze cruise also on the 19th. So that'd be a good point to come in to see.
So what we are doing for the T-shirts is this coming weekend or early next week on the Facebook page for the Booze Cruise, we are going to post everyone that has put designs out there. They are sending them to me, and I'm going to be posting them on the Facebook page for people to vote on which design they want. And it's not going to have the person's names on that because I don't want anything of favoritism or anything like that. It's just going to be the design, and whatever design the people want the most will be the official one T-shirt. But then the creators that have put the ones that have created the different designs, if they have a shop, whether it's Teespring or whoever they use, if they want to sell those others, what we will do on the Facebook page is with that particular design is put the link to that store so that people can go on and buy, because I plan on buying probably 3 or 4 or 5 because it's a 7-day cruise. And so I definitely want to have more than one, and I would like to have more than one design. So that's the plan, and we'll post them on there and everyone will have a chance to vote. And then on the 19th, we will announce which one won the most votes. So it's going to be kind of like a poll type thing. And then that will be the official one. And then what is really cool is, and I'm making the announcement now, but it will also be announced on there that the one that wins the official, that's going to be the official shirt, that one, we are going to send that design over to Helping Hands for Cruising, and they are actually going to sell that on their store.
Yes.
And they get to keep all the profits and everything for that wonderful organization. So that's what we're going to do. I think it's an awesome opportunity to get a good shirt and to be able to help awesome organization. So we're excited about that. Oh, and speaking of Helping Hands for Cruising, I did not mention the 2025 group cruise to Alaska. We have partnered with Helping Hands for Cruising. So now that is a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise. So we are double excited about that cruise.
Nice. Very good. The yellow say here, see me traveling. Sounds like Bruce is getting on the pole.
I take it you do mean the pole of the racetrack, not.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
John, I hope that's what you're talking.
I hope so too, because for a moment I thought you were going to be dancing on a pole, making some extra money for the cruise or something. Hey, to each his own, you know. Halloween is coming, so is that what you're gonna do on the cruise? I'll be ready with my camera. So.
Hey, you know what? We gotta make any kind of money we can anyway, right?
Maybe back in the 80s I would have done it, you know.
We're booking so many cruises, we got to pay for them somehow.
I think Bill could give us an idea. He has a whole bunch of them booked already. How he getting them done? I have no idea. Hey, but hey.
Well, right now we have 6 booked. We have 6 booked, so we're excited, and we're branching out, which is we're excited about. We are hitting platinum with Carnival, our next cruise. So we are branching out. Norwegian, Princess. I'm looking at some Royal Caribbeans right now, a Celebrity, and we're also looking at Viking. We want to do a nice river cruise. So we're looking at a lot of different options. So we're excited on what is going on.
Nice. The river cruise would be interesting. Where the river cruise will be? What part of Europe or here?
It is. I know that the one that Cindy wants to do is the one that it does Germany.
Okay.
And yeah, I can't remember the name of the exact cruise. The cruise name. It's with Viking. I can't remember the river and everything, but it looks like it's a 10-day cruise, I think it is, but it looks fabulous. So we are looking at that one for maybe probably not till 2025, 2026, but we are looking at doing a Viking river cruise.
Of course, Darren says he loves it. You mentioned Germany, he loves it no matter what. So I know he's listening to this.
Hey, if you want to know anything about Germany, Darian is who you talk to.
That's right.
We were on his live a few weeks ago, and he gave us the homework giving him. We each gave him 3 places that we would like to go see in Germany. All we had to do was mention the name, and he can tell you the history of that without giving him a heads up on what we were going to do. He could tell you the history. It's incredible how much information he has about Germany. He is the man to talk to. And what's really cool is if you want to do a Germany trip, he will help you put an itinerary together to see what you want to see in Germany. So it's really cool.
Yep. And by the way, the Gaylords are putting his link here in case you don't have it. Go ahead and check it out. Ashley wants me to let you know that she emailed you, so for you to be aware, Bruce.
Okay, Ashley, I will look at it here shortly.
And Bamalola got to go, got another adventure to do. Have a good one, Eddie, Bruce, and everyone in the chat. So thank you, Bama. Don't be going out to no lakes and be fighting no gators. So
don't be fighting those gators out there. Just ride your mower the other way.
Unless you're gonna make some belts or suitcases with it, then go ahead. But other than that, if you just want to pet it, no. Don't do that. It's not feasible. All right. They don't like to be pet. They like to be fed. So be careful when you run around like that.
So does Louisiana have as many gators as Florida does?
I believe if you go out to the bayous, you get to see a lot of stuff. I don't want to know. I seen enough in Florida when I lived there, and no, thank you. I mean, the further I could see them, the better. Behind a fence, even better. In International Drive in Orlando, there's a section. There was either a Chuck E. Cheese or some type of restaurant like that. Cisco's, I think it was, and Cece's. Right next to it, there was a place and had an overpass. Right there, a bunch of Crocs. Right in the middle of International Drive. Could you imagine if that fence breaks or something? Are you crazy?
Well, I used to live in Phoenix, Arizona when I was going to school. I went to school there. And they have well, for us it's a hill, but they call it a mountain. It's called South Mountain outside of Phoenix. And if you go up there at night, all the rattlesnakes will come out of the desert floor and will lay on the road because the road is warmer after the sun beating on all. And it's crazy. You drive up there and you just see thousands of rattlesnakes. It's crazy. Crazy.
Oh, thank you. And to know that we drove from California to Las Vegas on that desert up there, 4 hours. Me driving, I could say by myself because everybody was drunk and out, and I'm the one driving. And there's no lights, there's nothing out there. Something would happen to us, we'd be in Deep Creek. And no, in Arizona, I have a niece there living in Phoenix now, and she recently had a baby boy. And no. I worked in Phoenix. I worked in a few cities around Arizona, and it was brutal with the heat. How they do it, I have no idea.
It's crazy. When I went to school there, in the summertime, one time my roommate and I went to one of the lakes out there, and he left. We took my car, and his car was a black car with black interior, and he forgot to roll his windows down.
Oof.
And that day it got up to 118.
Wow.
We came home that night, like at 6 o'clock at night, every single window was blown out of his car because of the pressure of the heat inside the car.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. So
Holy moly.
I don't know how they do that in the summertime in there. I don't know how they do it. Because I had to stay, we went that one time. And when we were at the lake, I was inside the air conditioner because you could hardly even breathe outside.
I did too. We were doing Pep Boys remodels all over the Phoenix area, and guess who got stuck driving the forklift?
Yeah,
This guy.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I fried my rear end every time I sat on that seat, and even though we had it all covered, I had gloves to grab the wheel. Every time I stopped, I went into the shade. I just couldn't be out there, man. It was, and then the AC in the room was blasted to the highest. And the moment you open that door, bam, smack in the face.
Yeah.
No.
Miserable.
No. Just, I grew up in Miami. I was born in Puerto Rico. Even with that heat, it didn't feel like it was. How is that heat so powerful out there? I have no idea. The closer you are to the equator, the hotter it is. But Phoenix, somehow, it's like a toaster oven 24/7. No. No way. Mr. Law, how you doing? Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball Commissioner is here also. Thank you for stopping in. Great to see you. Sure, saying hello to Jeffrey. And then sagging down to the seat at the temperature. You got that right. Yes. And who we got here? Select put in Jamestown link. Thank you, Mr. Chet, for doing that. It's appreciated. And we took care of Ashley, so that's all taken care of. So great. So, the thing is, keep a lookout for the group cruise that we're looking forward to. We're doing Helen this weekend. Hopefully things will go great with Darian. He'll be able to make it and come back in a. I know his mom was taken care of. He just needs to be there and take care of his situation, and hopefully things will be much better than expected. Because sometimes phone call you don't really think straight, and you think things might be worse. So hopefully things are much better than expected, and he'll be able to turn around and come back. At least Ocala is not too far from here, from our area. So, within a few hours, he should be down there. Not a few hours, but,
I wish that we lived closer so that we could come to that, because that looks like it's going to be an amazing time. We're just a little bit too far away to drive, and the way flights are right now, it's just a little bit too too pricey for that. So
Yeah, it's only a few days, so
Yeah.
that's the only thing. That's and I want to go there once. First of all, because now that we are in the Georgia area, um, every time I drove by it, when years ago when we were visiting them here, every time Alice saw Helen, she's like, "I want to go there someday. I want to go there someday. I want to go there someday." We finally come down by a house. She's still in New York. I was down here because of my health issues, and I found out about the meetup last year, but I wasn't gonna go there by myself without her because she's the main reason that I want to go there. I want to take her there. I do want to go to the place, but the main reason is to take her there because she's of German heritage, so I want her to see, what the town and all that stuff looks like. So I said, we'll wait. And then in December, she came down. We were doing some stuff here in the house, and she was visiting and stuff like that. And I was gonna drive back up to spend New Year's in Brooklyn with her. So on the way back, I wanted to stop in Helen, but we spent too much time down here that by the time we went through Helen, it was already the afternoon. I was gonna spend, a couple hours there and take up. I wanted to spend the whole day there, but we just kept on going and went back to New York. And said, well, eventually we'll go there. Now the opportunity showed up. Now she's here, and the meetup just happened to be together again. So we're going this time, definitely.
So are you going to go live while you're there?
With the what?
Are you going to go live while you're there?
Yes, I'm hoping to do so. I do want to do some filming, so I could practice with the Filmora and all that now in different angles. And I want to use the GoPro and use the camera again, plus my phone. So I make sure that I already got all the photos and everything out of my phone into Google Photos and Amazon Photos. I'm getting rid of the videos that I have in there also. Oh, by the way, I already have a premiere to do Saturday night with the Stroll. I sent out the form yesterday, but I haven't heard from Megan yet. So I need to message her and let her know that I did send out the form for the Saturday Stroll. Scroll's Nest says I moved to Tucson from Western New York State in 1976. There's no other place I would want to live than here in the Sonoran Desert. Well, more power to you. I heard that he somehow he helps you health wise. I don't want to find out.
Yeah. So if I had a friend that has really bad asthma and moved to Phoenix and hasn't had issues since. So there is something about that heat for people that have respiratory and health issues. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gaylords are telling Scroll's Nest, New York summers are great, but fall, winter, spring are another story. Yes, especially winter. They're brutal up there, especially near the Buffalo. No, there's not enough money in the world to make me move there. Nah.
We have a nephew that lives in right outside of Buffalo.
Ooh, no. Ashley said that she's coming to Helen and she is ready. So we'll see you there, Ashley.
Very cool.
And, Sherry has to run. We will have an awesome day. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you, Sherry. I saw your message, your email, and I will be responding. So let you know.
Great. And Lo Jones, yes, I got some new memory cards, all new stuff for it. So I will definitely be taking care of.
Yeah, make sure you're doing lots of video in this weekend, Eddie.
Yep. Ashley, send me an email at eddielugostudios@gmail.com with your email. So when I do the form, I could submit your email with it. And then Megan will be in touch with you and you could talk about the details, what you need to do and stuff like that. Okay. This way I be able to let her, because I have to submit your email that for her to get in touch with you. So go ahead and do that. eddielugostudios@gmail.com.
Yeah, don't get, I know See Me Traveling is going to be there, but don't get too starstruck with Kurt now. Don't get too starstruck. Make sure you're videotaping. I know that meeting Kurt and Marcia is just beyond, but just remember,
Not too starstruck. Get a little bit, get his autograph, but then
and then walk away, because once I
walk
get
away and
there,
start video.
the place is gonna go. It's gonna be like the ocean's gonna part ways, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm here." Hey, Parkers, let's go! Brandon's here, Sharplin's here, one of them is here. Yo, yo, yo! Parkers on the go. They're here. They're also travel agents. Somebody else that you could hook up with, and I'm happy that you're here, stopping in, saying hello to everybody. And they have a live, probably a live tonight at 7 p.m. Please remind me if I'm saying it wrong. You guys might have a premiere also at 6:45, or otherwise 7 p.m. tonight. I know Journey with the Gingers have a live tonight at 7 p.m. and I believe their guest is going to be Mr. Darian. So thank you, Ashley. So check that out too. Talking about lives and stuff, tomorrow, beginning at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, is the Ray Parade. 1 o'clock starts with Roy and Becky's Travels. 1 p.m. They're from Quarter Size site, I believe, in Arizona. They're a nomadic couple that lives out there in an RV, and they have a live at 1 where they talk about a bunch of stuff. Then at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time is the Ray Parade, where there's a lineup of premieres of different creators, 7, 8, 9, depending on how many people get in. Where it's a premiere after premiere, where you get to see new videos and get to watch and get some learning stuff and get to meet some new people, hopefully. Or if you haven't, you get to meet someone new. Then after the whole thing gets done on the list, I'll be live with the after party of the Ray Parade to talk about those videos that we just watched, have a discussion, talk about it. I'll probably have 1 or 2 people from those video creators and on the panel with me, so they could talk about their video that they just did and give insight of what's going on, and then we talk about what's in the future and some few things that lasts usually about an hour. It could be an hour and a half. So I will recommend to stop in and check it out, especially tomorrow. Then Saturday is the Saturday Stroll, beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern with Sea Lake Journeys, 6 p.m., where they have a guest creator to come in, and they also do an interview and talk about this creator. And they also give a description of the premieres that will be happening on Saturday evening, beginning at 7 p.m. The same system like the Ray Parade, premiere after premiere, which you follow on a link pinned at the top of every chat from every video. Once the video is done, you hit that link and it will take you to the next one. It's a great way to get to know more creators. It's a great way to push your channel out. You get to meet different and newer people come in and make some new friends, make some new, make sure you get those likes, those comments, get your channel to be shared in some other platforms or with some other people, get your name out there. Same thing, like me at the beginning, I used to I used to do a lot of promotion for myself, and I got to meet great people, Parkers on the Go, Moonlight Adventures, Have Luggage World Travel, Sea Lake Journeys, and they've been helping me out, and I'm where I'm at now. So I will advise you to do the same and get moving, get out there. Hi Sherry, Destination Fun is here. They're also new creators. Sherry with Destination Fun, her boyfriend Danny, Shannon from Chancellor's Travel. It's a newer creator, and they are moving along pretty good. So they are doing their lives. They're doing commenting and stuff like that. They check other people out, and we go back and check them out. So they're part of the also of the Watch Time group, which I recommend for everybody to get in touch with Sherry Awesome Sunsets in Facebook, and then this way you could get information about how the group is, and get yourself out there and get yourself, promoted in a way, and more people will get to come in and watch and check you out and see how you develop. It's how about you want it, so you need to be out here and get that going. I'm in need of watch hours like everybody else. uh, so this is why I'm joining this group also, so I could be part of it, and it will help me get to my 4K. And talking about 4K, Mr. Warmstrom Adventures, Mr. Bill, he's around the 3400 right now. We need to help him out to get to that 4K, which is hopefully within the next 2 weeks we could get him there. I do have a TV running, and I know Miss Betty's helping him out. Keisha also helps him out, and a few other people are getting involved. And he continues to do lives, which by the way, 4 p.m. today Eastern time. Mr. Bill will be live today at 4 until usually till about 6. Yes, Keisha. It's a great way to do all that stuff, and get promoted, get other people to get to know you and all that, which is great. The more, the merrier, So that's the. We lost Bruce. He lost power, so we'll catch on with him if he comes back or a little later. So thank you, Bruce. I don't know. I know he doesn't hear me, but I'm texting him right now to let him know that everything's cool. He has a storm going on over there. They lost power, so we'll see what happens with that eventually. And Mr. Chad is going back to his yard work. Oh, I remember those days when I lived in Virginia, working on that yard out there, cleaning up and all that stuff. I do some of it here, not much due to my disability, but I try to help Alice as much as I can. Yes, Ashley, you could come in. I'm putting the link here again, just in case. Or anybody else, you're more than free to come in, say hello, and chat about some stuff. And we're talking about Helen right now. So Ashley, you come in. We're going to talk about Helen. Again, Bill is in the 3400 right now, and it's less than 600 hours to get to his goal, which we need to get him there at least to about 4100. Be great. This way he could go on his cruise that he's going away. Sonoma, what is it? 21 days. Hell of a nice cruise he's gonna have. So I know he's gonna enjoy it. And then after that long cruise in Europe, I think he leaves out of Seattle to go out there on his trip to Australia, Brisbane, some of the stuff, and then he jumps on another ship, another cruise in Europe, and comes back to the States through either New York, I believe. Well, please, it'd be nice if you could come in and explain the whole thing. So this way people get to see you, know you, the ones that they might not know you here, which I believe everybody does anyway, but because you're on screen a lot. So I know a lot of people have seen you, and you could get you there, to that 4100, at least to be, that extra few hours to be on the safe side. You know what I mean? Because you know how YouTube is very tricky sometimes. They somehow hours get lost. Subscribers disappear. So it's just like that. And again, if you go to a channel that you wanna that you like and you would like to be part of it, please at least watch a couple videos, 3 minutes minimum, please, or more. If you could watch the whole thing, it'd be even better. Leave them a like after the video. Pause it and leave a comment, then let it play till they finish. Once that's done, you checked out a few, then hit that subscribe after. This way your subscription will stick and you will be able to help that person out And talking about the man of the hour, ba-da-ban, Mr. Bill Armstrong. He's here. Oh, wait a minute. We got somebody else. Let's bring her too. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, Ashley.
So, Bill, talk to me.
Yeah, the cruise I'm going on, it's a 22-day. I'm flying over to Brisbane, Australia, and coming back on Carnival
What a
Luminosa.
nice trip.
So 22 days and get to Seattle, and then the Luminosa is going to start selling to Alaska. So I'm doing a back-to-back. So I'm doing a 22-day from Brisbane to Seattle and 7-day from Seattle to Alaska.
Nice, and freaking nice.
It should be fun. I'll be gone because I'm flying over a few days early to Brisbane, so I'll be gone a little over a month.
Ooh. So hopefully, before you do all this, you'll have the hours.
That's why when you see me on here, I'm on here, all the time, every day now, 2 or 3 times a day. It's trying to get the watch hours, so I at least get the paperwork in to try to get monetized before I leave on the trip, because March 18th is my year anniversary. So after March 18th, they start to take away. So I don't know how much I'll be able to upload while I'm on the 22-day cruise, because it depends on the internet.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I'm putting you out there.
I appreciate it.
Pushing, because you never know. The sooner you get there, the better, and the more this way, the more you be able to relax and enjoy your trip. This way, you don't have to be.
I'm still going to do that, no matter what. The trip comes first. YouTube is kind of second, so I do like YouTube, but again, it's all about relaxing and enjoying the trip. And hopefully, I can. The internet's good enough. I'm trying to go live a couple of times from the ship and things like that. So, because the Luminosa, this will be the first time it's selling in the United States under Carnival's brand.
Yeah, recently was acquired by Carnival recently.
Yeah,
and they kept some of that Italian flair in it. So
they say that it's been selling over. It's been selling over in Australia, but this would be the first time from the States. So
nice.
We'll see. We'll see what's different about it.
You get to film it too, so that's a good thing.
I'm gonna try, and again, like I like to be monetized before that. So if I do get views, I can at least try to recoup some of my cost.
Definitely, yeah. And there's a lot of Carnival people that likes to watch videos. I saw when it was acquired by Carnival, Funnelheads had a video about it where they had John Hale talking about the whole thing, explaining the new changes that we're gonna do to it, if any, and some of the areas that we're gonna stay like the ship was already. So this way, I mean, he was talking from a John point of view. Now you get to see it, you get to film it, and we get to see the ship, what changes they did make to it. So that will give you a heads up.
Hopefully, that's the plan at least.
Yes, definitely. So definitely, let's get to it. So listen, everybody, Armstrong Adventures, help him out. Play his playlist or watch his lives like today at 4 p.m., right?
Today at 4. I might go on a little bit early, but 4 p.m. usually to about 6.
Yes, there you go. Because at 6 p.m. is, I believe, is Thursday Talks with.
I don't think they're having it today.
Okay.
I think.
Chanters is coming here to Helen.
Destination Fun has tickets to a ride in at Epcot.
Ooh,
so I don't think they're doing it today.
Or they might do a live from Epcot just to show us the ride or something.
That would be nice.
Right, Sherry? Hopefully you're listening and hear that. So
I'm going to come into Helen tonight.
Look at
that. Nice.
Tonight?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm going to miss these and go to Helen.
That's a nice thing. I didn't know you were going to come down this early.
Yeah,
what am I talking early? It's Thursday anyway. Tomorrow's the first day. What am I saying? Well, Darian won't be there tonight. He'll probably be there Friday night or Saturday morning. He has to take care of a situation at home in Florida with his mom. So it's going to be running out a little late, but he'll be there. I mean, when I talked to him earlier. Go ahead.
I know Blaine's coming tonight. Really creative.
Oh yeah. They're gonna be there. Also, Shannon's gonna be there tonight. She lands, I believe, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Atlanta, and then she says she's gonna get a rental car and go up there. So she'll probably be over there around I don't know, 5 or 6 this evening.
That would have been I wish I would have made plans and would have been able to come down there because that meetup should be really nice.
Next year, don't worry.
Next year.
This is already the third year in a row. So definitely next year. Now that we're done here, hey Bill, if anything, you could always come down, stay here with us, and
All right.
travel with
Appreciate
us up there. So hey, no big deal. And then we'll go up there and hang out, and by then, this time I'll be able to check out the place, and I know better for the next reunion. So I do plan to go there a few times a year, like a getaway.
Really? Is that nice up there?
Well, I believe it is.
Okay.
I haven't been there yet, but
Okay.
I believe it is. And our nephew here that lives here in the area, one of the reasons why we moved to Georgia, and they do spend some other wedding anniversaries or birthday or his wife or him, they go up there and spend the time up there. So that's why I always been wanting to go in Alice's of German heritage. So I wanna take her there and see what's going on. Helen did not start it as a German town. Helen was a whole different thing before, and eventually, more Germans moved there, and the town began to transform into what it is today. It's a very small town, but it's very touristic magnet. It brings a lot of tourists to it. So, and it's only 2 hours away from me. So I'm glad that I'm finally gonna get to go. And
We got a town like that. We got a town like that up in Michigan. It's Frankenmuth, and that's a German town, and it's right next door to a town that's Christmas 365 days a year. So they sell everything. Everything is decorated for Christmas for 365 days.
I know.
There's a Christmas store.
I'm going to eat all the spaghetti ice before he gets there.
Yeah. I can't wait to try the spaghetti ice.
I bet you're listening going, spaghetti ice? Fresh? Somebody said fresh? His eyes popping out and stuff.
Right.
Jerry, mind the road. Stay on the road. Eyes on the road, all right? Don't be stopping no Buc-ee's either. So go to your parents' house and take care of business. So the sooner you get that done, the sooner you could turn around and come back and make it up to Helen. So go ahead and stay focused on what you're doing. I'll be there sometime in the evening tomorrow. Due to my wife's work, she cannot leave any earlier. She does payroll at work and has to take care of some other business.
Good.
And then unfortunately, this week is payroll week for us.
Mm-hmm.
So she has to do as much as she can by Friday because she's not there the weekend. And then Monday morning, by 11 o'clock in the morning, that payroll has to be put in.
Right.
And it's over 100 nurses that she needs to take care of in the emergency department. So that's why we cannot. Otherwise, we'd be there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we could go hit the spaghetti ice and go hang out.
Today's my wedding anniversary.
Today?
Yeah.
Well,
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Yes, today.
Which
Well,
what
4 years.
4?
Well,
4 years.
Nice.
congratulations.
Wow. Yeah. she's so shy about it now.
I'm so ready to go on the Jubilee to meet you, Bill.
Oh, okay. Are
Be
you
nice.
sure?
Oh, Bill, did you hear the news? Z's getting engaged. You hear the news? Z's getting engaged.
I've heard. That's going to be interesting.
It's true. I talked to her today. It's true.
Wow. What is this? The 90-day fiance? Something like that?
Yes, 90 day. 90-day fiance. Yes.
So are we sure about this, Ashley, or are you just pulling Z's leg?
No, she's coming on the Carnival Jubilee with us.
Okay. I'll be looking for her.
She asked what size
Wow.
ring you wore. She asked what size wedding ring you wore. He won't give me an
Holy
answer.
moly. Wow. So it's serious.
It sounds serious. What's it? A doctor from Kentucky going to get married to Z on a cruise ship in Christmas for Christmas.
Yes.
Okay.
Does Z know this? Is he
Z,
prepared
I
for
believe
this?
he does.
Yes, he already knows.
If he didn't, he knows it now. He's in here.
It's about to find out the hard way. I know he's been talking about it in somebody's life. He keeps mentioning that. Oh, I'm getting a hitch and all that. So
Right.
hey George.
I don't want his heart broken. So
Yeah.
make sure, Ashley, make sure she's on the cruise ship if she's coming, because we don't want to hurt. We don't want to hurt him, right?
I know she'll be there with a silly string.
Right.
Oh, hey George, welcome in.
George.
Thank you for coming in. Thanks for all your time. Stop in. Lloyd Jones says the captain of the Jubilee can marry them. There you go.
He can be the inaugural cruise, be the first couple married on a ship.
Wow.
Hey Eddie, I got to jump out of here because I got to go do a couple things before I go into my live. I appreciate it. Thanks everybody. Talk to you
Thank
guys.
you for coming in and let us know about your church. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. No problem. Bye-bye.
Yeah, full.
Bye-bye.
Peace out. Wow. Are you gonna be the maid of honor, Ashley?
They won't let me. He don't like me right now.
You hooking him up and he doesn't like you?
Yes.
Oh my Lord. You two need to work things out.
That's why Z ain't going to Helen with me.
And you bringing your hubby with you?
My hubby's staying home. He forgot our anniversary.
Oh. You're gonna go by yourself to Helen?
I got Kenny. I got Ford Man replacing
Oh,
me.
okay. Okay. Very good. Keep you kept busy.
Yes.
I think Kenny's gonna go to Michigan after or something like that.
Kenny's on his. I think he's on his way to Helen right now.
Sorry. Yes, Mr. Bill. He's Mr. Paul. Bill will be live at 4 p.m. Eastern. And here's the link for his channel. He'll be on at 4 p.m. today. Till about 6, he said, or maybe a little later. Who knows? We'll see how that goes. George, you beat me to it. I was just gonna say, read your comment here. It says hello, and then I was gonna say, I'm gonna put the link up, and I would like you to stop in. And boom. Oh, you said, you beat me to it.
I just have to get everything ready here.
I see that you have your Star Trek behind you. That's why you read my mind.
I can't get it off, so not on this the cab. This cam thing I have for work. It just has that, so you can't see my desk. What a mess.
You say that, but I think it's a real thing, and you build that, and now you're stuck with it.
Yeah, just
That's
rest
what it
up and
is.
say hi during my lunch
You
break.
just do. You've been working on anything new? Any new videos, vlogs, anything like that?
Yeah, I've been doing. I think I got one for the Saturday stroll. It's going to be about the little train ride at Knoxbury Farm, and I think I'm working on another one about putting a vented in heater in my cabin. It's probably
Nice.
need to have been out a month or two ago. I just haven't edited it. It's getting editing time. I think you know that issue.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I did last night. I
Exciting
worked.
things coming on.
Good. I put some stuff together last night. A bunch of pictures. Did a quick video. It's about 5 minutes long for the Saturday stroll. Things to do with Cozumel when we stopped there. We went there too long, about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. We went to port. It was humid for me, also very overcast, and I knew that rain was gonna pour eventually. So I said to Alice, "Well, we're ready to go into Cozumel. Might as well, let's go." We hopped on one of those bike guys outside. They took us to the port. We went in. We crossed the avenue. Went in, walked around, got a couple of souvenirs. She ended up getting a shirt. Went into one of the stores. I went ahead and filmed it around a little bit. And when she got back with me, I said, "Well, let's go back to the ship." So we did. And as soon as we got back in the ship, boom.
I watched that thing that I think Shannon on the go, whatever her name is, and Tony and Don, they went to Mr. Sancho's, and it just
Paradise Beach.
Yeah. Oh, they went to Paradise Beach. That's what it was, Paradise Beach. It
Yeah,
just got rained on. I mean,
they're still jumping on that pool. Like nothing.
Enough drinks. I think you can have fun in the rain there. Yeah, they look like they still are dancing and having fun time. We're going to Cozumel in a month. That's 2 months from now, and I'm just trying to figure out what I want to go do. Right? I still haven't decided. I kind of want to swim with the manatees. I've done the dolphin thing already. Going over to, I can't pronounce it, Chantanab Beach.
Okay.
If I'm pronouncing that right. If you know the proper name of it, you can go do that and sit around at that beach. There's no really sand beach. It just has a wall, but you can go snorkeling, and that's what I want to do. Or you can go to Mr. Sancho's, and it has a beach, but no snorkeling. But
not me. No.
Yeah, I was watching at Paradise Beach a video yesterday on it, and a big manta ray or something swam underneath the dock they have there. And I say I don't know why I didn't hop in the water and go grab it. It's like I want to go jump on that thing. They're huge.
Just be careful with them tails.
Yeah, manta ray, not a stingray.
Okay, all right.
What's a manta ray?
Like 12 feet, 15 feet long and big. They're huge.
Like big birds in the water.
Yeah, they're huge. Yeah, I think, man, that would have been fun to see. I'm reading glossing. You look good on the helm. Yeah. I got my little control sticks and I'm ready to go. Warp speed. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Hey, gang. It's Captain George instead of Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I tried. I think one of my videos I tried a Captain Kirk or Scotty accent. I wasn't very good at it. That's that alien one. I said, "Beam me up, Scotty," and I tried to do a Scotty voice, and it just didn't work. But I did it anyway.
Yeah, small airplane in the water. You got that right. I seen in one time in Miami. We were in Hollow Bay Beach, and we just saw this black thing going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Everybody was just getting out of the water. I believe it was hunting fish, and we just kept going back and forth, back and forth. Nope, get out of the water. You never know. We couldn't really see what it was, but I believe it was a manta ray because it was a huge black thing just going all over the place. And nope, I don't touch the water.
Yeah,
I encounter with a shark, and no.
Oh, I've had my shark encounters. I was fishing off Santa Cruz in California, and we rented a small dinghy.
Yeah. Oh,
about a 12-footer, and we put it around and got out there to do some fishing, and a great white just paralleled us. And it was like longer, like 5 feet longer than our little dinghy there, and we're just going down. Oh,
I would have freaked out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Another time I was on the dinghy. This is, I got seasick because we were seeing big waves. It was in a fog storm. We had no idea where we were at. Luckily, I made it back to shore, but it's bringing up my lunch, and I was doing that. A seal head just popped up right at my face. Ah! It's like it's chumming. I was chumming, and that seal was hungry. But I thought it was going to, there's actually a sea lion, and sea lions are huge.
That's right. Yep.
just scared the crap out of me. It's like, I don't know
Oh no.
about that. And then I was on a larger fishing boat, and Sheriff owned it. He's one of our friends, and as we were going along, a great white was following us. He took his gun, I was pounding, shooting at it. He just wanted to see if he could get one of those things. It was so yeah, out there in the Bay Area, those great whites are around.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure. But manta ray, I love to swim with. You know, I like swimming with stingrays, and I love the ocean and scuba dive and all that. But yeah,
What
can't really
is
scuba dive anymore. I don't know if my lungs. I had a bad lung disease a few years back, and I really scuba diving probably is out of my life now. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
But
Wow.
yeah,
I'm glad you don't think it's I don't want to do. So I feel good
No.
now.
yeah. You know, I've done a lot of adventurous things, but yeah, as you get into your 60s, it kind of slows down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it. You know, I'm 58 and I'm pushing almost. I feel like I'm on 62 already. So
Does Gaylord say something? I love watching the boats leave from.
all over
Where's that at?
Florida.
Oh, is that Florida? Yeah, I don't know much of Florida. I know the West Coast because I grew up in the West Coast, and
Yeah.
you know, I've been to Mexico down there quite often, and
Well, this was
I got
my
all kinds
first
of
time
stories.
finally in Mexico when we went a month away with the breakaway. So finally,
Yeah.
You know, I worked in San Diego many times, and every time we tried to go to Tijuana, because that's the place the guys wanted to go, and I wanted to go. I'm not gonna say no. We kept getting shut down. You know, like, oh, you don't have the time, whatever the deal. So we never made it. Finally, with the boost bloggers, we finally made it to Mexico. Finally, and we had no excursions because it's our first time. So I wanted to see the port and learn the port and all that. This way, next time we go, then we could do an excursion. When we made it to Costa Maya, we did an excursion after all with Michael Clark. He rented a golf cart, and we went with him and went out to the in Costa Maya. We went out to Chunky Monkey, a restaurant on the beach at the end of the whatever area that they have, and we ended up having lunch and chilling by the water, getting all that a nice breeze and all that. Nautical nurse Nancy showed up with her group also there, so we had a great time,
Fun.
picking on them and stuff like that. And then we got back on the golf cart and went back to the port around like 2:00. Mike still had time with the golf cart, so he said, "Oh, I'm gonna go back to the beach to meet over at Red Lobster with a bunch of other creators that were there." And as we're walking through the port, I see him. Somehow he tried to go live, and the only place that he could find internet was Wi-Fi. It was at the port, so that's why he came back and returned the golf cart and hang out with us the rest of the afternoon. And then eventually we just took some pictures and stuff and went back in the ship. Now when we made it to Cozumel, we didn't have an excursion there, but we went into port. Were there maybe an hour and a half because of it was so overcast that I told Alice we need to go back to the ship, and I don't want to be out here and get wet, especially with the walker and all that, or one of those bikes that they take us back. I don't feel like getting. And I'm telling you, the moment we got back on the ship, whammo, it came down. But I did a small video for tomorrow for the stroll, which is pictures from Cosmo. I got a whole bunch of them together, so it'll be premiere tomorrow. Yeah.
You mean Saturday?
Yes. Oh, thank you for
Oh, you
Saturday.
did it on the stroll, not the raid.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to be Sea Lake
Great array.
Journeys as a guest Saturday in hell.
Yeah, I think I'm on the schedule. I'll have to talk to Megan and see if that's true. I sent it in, so I haven't seen the schedule yet for Saturday.
Yeah, I did send her the form yesterday. I got I've been lazy today to check and make sure that she got it. Because sometimes
I wrote it. I didn't see. I'm waiting for the schedule, so I went and did the premiere thing, but I have to change the time. That's the hard thing on that.
Yeah, it should be. It'll probably be out tonight.
There we go.
or tomorrow morning. So
George, today's my wedding anniversary. My husband forgot it.
What? Forgot
Oh,
your anniversary?
Yes, today makes 4 years putting up with him.
Oh,
oh
well,
my Lord.
you better remember today.
He don't.
Yes.
If I forget, I am like majorly in trouble.
He's majorly in trouble. He didn't buy me flowers or nothing.
Yeah, it's like I'm serious. If I don't, we're usually on a vacation during it, so I really never forget because that's the week we always go is our anniversary week.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're going to be on the Harmony of the Sea during our anniversary.
Oh,
But-
nice.
So I can sit there and say, look what the main dining room's feed us for our, I think look, we got lobster night. Yay! Yeah.
That's what you say. By the way, I've been preparing this all afternoon, so I hope you like what I just cooked. So there you go.
Okay. I went on the Royal Caribbean site to go get her flowers, but there's nothing. They used to get Royal Caribbean used to go get flowers and have them delivered. I didn't see it there. I just like I'm gonna be really in trouble now.
When is your
Oh.
anniversary, George?
It's May 12th.
Nice.
So we're going on the cruise on the 6th, and then I think that Friday night or whatever. I think it's the second formal night, so I think it's going to be hopefully lobster. Usually it used to be. If anybody
Yeah.
knows about Royal Caribbean, how it's just like anybody else. Disney started taking all the benefits, then everybody follows on, right? So all the cruise lines have done the same thing. Let's see what we can take away from you as a consumer and see if you tolerate it.
and still pay the same.
And pay the same. Yeah, that's what they do. So I stopped going to Disney World. That's usually a trip at least once a year. And my wife says, I'm not going to go there. We'll find other places to go. Instead of going to Disney, we went to Knoxbury Farm. We'll find something else to do. We just, and on cruises, we'll end up the same way. If they take off so many perks that you used to pay for, cruises might go off my line. We'll go someplace else. I mean, my money can be spent in many places, right?
That's right.
I fly. I can fly to Europe. I can fly to Mexico. I can fly to South America. You can fly anywhere. You can spend your money anywhere. The question is, does the cruise line get it, or does somebody else get it when they go on vacation? It's one of those thoughts out there. I know you guys are all cruising and go, George, you're not. You're,
I just can't wait.
we're going to get you for that one, but it's just one of those things, benefits for the buck. There's,
Yep.
I can't wait for Z to get married.
What was that?
I can't wait to see Z get married.
Yeah, well, I think he'd be a very good guy. I think Z, treat her well. Don't forget their anniversary and buy her flowers.
And you some chocolate too.
Yeah, chocolate.
I slice chocolate. So
He's
I could forget the flower, but don't forget the chocolate. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble.
So here's a story, right? And this is if you want to hear a story. So I think it was our first anniversary. No, our first Easter together. It was Easter. We went to Yosemite Park and we did some hikes around there. And my wife says, "Oh, don't get me anything for Easter, right? Don't bring me candy. Don't buy me anything for Easter. It's okay.
Don't ever listen to them.
Don't, because she brought me this little Easter basket, and I didn't bring her anything. She told me not to. I learned right there: never forget a holiday.
That's right.
Never, whatever the case may be, it will be something for
That's
you
right.
really young.
That's right. Yep. Lloyd Jones says, make sure you tell the dining staff when you first get on board.
Yeah. So Destination Funds is just saying, you can also do all inclusives, and we love doing the all inclusives. Matter of fact, we had to make a choice. I thought about going to Mexico on all inclusive or going on a cruise. It costs about the same. That's the thing. If you go down and figure out all the costs, it's all about the same price.
Yeah.
And we love going to those all inclusives and just relaxing and heading off on excursions directly from that. So we were going to head down to Yucatan Peninsula. I don't know what town we would have hit down there, but yeah. go on some of the excursions out off of there. As a matter of fact, if you're doing some of the Mayan ruins, it's better to stay in all-inclusive than try to jump off a boat and run. You have more time at those. We can go out, enjoy, and then come back in the evening and not. And you see some of the other videos there in Mexico. You don't have to do an all-inclusive. You can just stay at a hotel, and you're going to save a lot of money if you're just going to be out all the time.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those fun things.
We're doing Mr. Sanchez in November when we stop in Cozumel again. We're doing Montego Bay, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel again. So I said to Alice, this time, since we're going back to Cozumel, might as well let's do Mr. Sanchez. So,
Yeah.
and I know most of the people on the cruise, in the booth cruise, from the group that he's getting together, they're going to Mr. Sanchez. So I said, might as well.
No, if there's a big group going, I'd go with them. Absolutely. You know,
Yeah.
that's. I think that thing that Sharon at Sea did with Tony, and if I was on that particular, you were on that cruise.
Yeah.
I
But
probably,
I didn't get Wi-Fi because I thought Wi-Fi was gonna be so bad because so many creators there, and we didn't book that excursion to Paradise Beach because I knew alcohol was gonna be all over the place, and I don't really feel like being around too many tipsy
you know,
people.
I don't drink, so
Yeah.
I'm a Diet Dr. Pepper fan right there. So yeah, that's a problem with going to Mr. Sancho's or Paradise Beach, is that unless there's something else to do than drink and swim at the
Yeah.
pool, I need more activity. My wife
That's
would
right.
love to sit at the beach and read a book, right?
Yeah.
But I can't stay seated. I have to move.
Yeah.
So if I'm on the boat, I'm somewhere, I have to be on the go.
Like Alice would love to be sitting on the beach. Alice and your wife will be sitting together on the water and reading a book or something. But no, yeah, I'm like you. I'd rather get an ATV or a go kart and go driving, go somewhere. Check out the place.
Just reading some of the comments here. Law says, I like cruises a lot better.
Yes.
So fill us in. Said heavy tends to take over the all-inclusive place. That's absolutely true. Usually, if I'm going to an all-inclusive, Law, it's because I'm going to jump on an excursion that day. I'm going to leave that's going to be like a home port, and then I'm going to be leaving, and then I come back in the evening. They always have great dinners, and they always have some type of entertainment to go to. But again, what you're paying for the all-inclusive, or you're paying on on like Mr. Sancho's, not on a cruise, unless you like going to Princess, you're paying for the alcohol too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So if but $65, believe me, that's not very expensive. That's
No, not at all.
That's
Even Alice
around the
when I
beach
told her.
for $65 is probably worth it. Yeah. I was looking at, I think Paradise, you can buy the a la carte. I don't know, Mr. Sancho sells an a la carte, so you don't have to buy, get the booze package. You just have to buy your food when you're there.
Yeah.
I didn't see that in Mr. Sancho's, but
Eddie's gonna be mad at me.
Why?
yeah.
I'm leaving Helen before you get there. I'm going to Tennessee on a anniversary.
Oh, wonderful.
He had it planned.
Oh, so yeah, there you go. Yeah. He had it planned when you're going to be gone. Tennessee's wonderful. It's one of those states that I just would love to live in.
Yeah. We have family in I think it is Cooksville, I think it is. What she said. My wife's sister, the youngest one, lives there with her hubby and their kids. And
So
Where we going?
I'm going to ask Mr. Paul a question here. Where would you suggest going in Cozumel if it's not Mr. Sancho's? Wherever else goes.
I mean,
I think I want to go to I think I want to go swim with the manatees and go to the national park and walk around there and do some snorkeling there.
is that your thing? Then do that.
And
Yeah.
The package they have is non-alcoholic drinks, right? And the lunch doesn't look very good, but it also comes with a lunch.
Justin. Make sure that you don't drink the water.
Yeah, I got a story on that too. We
Yeah.
got all kinds of stories because I've been in Mexico enough that, yeah, down in Tijuana and things. Tijuana, you
And
go
that
down
includes the ice too.
there.
Yep. So
Yeah. I have I got a little handy straw I take with me. That takes all those bugs out. I don't know if you guys ever do that.
yeah. Thank you, anything is possible. Just popping in to say hi. So I'm this week with work and editing. Gonna run you on the background. Great. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't drink
Thank you for
water.
stopping in.
Okay.
So you're going to Tennessee.
Yep, we're going to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg.
Oh, okay.
so much
That's
fun.
definitely nice area to go to.
My husband's never been there.
Yeah, there's so many things to do there in each one of those cities. So now you have to plan out your trip. I'm talking about plan.
I already got it planned. I'm taking him to 2 dinner and shows.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Going to.
Then
Going
I'm
to-
gonna put him on. I'm gonna put him on stage at one of them for the fun of it.
Which shows are you going to go see?
Dixie Stampede,
Oh yeah,
Pirates
there
Voyage.
you go. Pirates Voyage. Yeah, those are the two big ones.
Then we're going to the Comedy Barn down there.
Never been to the Comedy Barn.
Then Dollywood, of course.
Yeah, I can't skip Dollywood. Yeah, we stayed at the Dollywood Hotel there before, and it's like wonderful.
We're staying at what is it, Dreammore Resort?
Three more, yeah. That would
I'm
be
so ready to ride the new roller coaster at Dollywood.
nice. No, that right there is a trip in itself.
Then I'm going to sneak and get Eddie from hell and take him with us. Eddie, go Dollywood with me. You'll like it.
Yes, but I don't see it happening. So
We'll take
Right.
Alice too.
Dollywood, you either like roller coasters or you don't. That park is a roller coaster park. They have one dark
hey,
ride.
Jimmy,
That dark ride, it hurt. I hurt my back on it. Yeah, there's not. It's if they just went a little bit further and put a few dark rides in there. I mean, the shows, holy smoke, the shows are wonderful there. So you can just go and just do the shows and be certainly get your money's worth just on that.
Here's how many
What is it?
cards he has so far. 3 cards.
Really?
Yes, that's all he gets.
okay.
It's a Dollywood certainly is a roller coaster park there. I don't know if have you been there, Eddie?
I've been to Gatlinburg. I would say maybe like 15 years ago, maybe. So there was a lot of construction back then when we went.
After the
we
fire,
were-
before the fire, after the fire, or before the fire?
I don't recall. I think it was before, because I know we were in visiting my wife's sister, and I had some friends from Texas that stopped in. They were there taking some time off, and we went down there and met them at a restaurant. We had lunch with them, and then we drove back to my sister-in-law's area. So I technically been there, but not to any of the parks or any of the stuff. So it's just I know where the area is at,
Yeah.
but I haven't been to any of the stuff. Hey Jimmy, thanks for coming in.
Well, I
missed
need
it.
to head back to work. My lunch is about over, so have a great afternoon, everyone.
Thank you for coming in and chat with us for a little bit, and then make sure you block your excursion when you go to Cozumel, which is what, in another month or so, you said?
It's less than 60 days. I know that. Maybe 50 days,
Okay,
a month and a half, 2 months, whatever it is.
nice.
Yeah. It should be fun.
Yes.
It's less than 2 months anyway. So yeah. Enjoy your. Appreciate you letting me on. I think I lost you.
No, I'm still here. I mean,
No, I
maybe
lost you. There's a difference there.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of.
I lost.
I got
Ash,
so many things up on
Ashley's-
my computer here that
Yeah.
I know it needs to sign off and leave.
Oh, and we are by ourselves now, so no biggie. Hello, Jimmy. Thank you for coming in. It's I appreciate it. That set the tone for my day. Sweet. So I'm building the fire right out of the gate. Oh my God, that's a hell of a way to start the day, you know. And then what a way to start the day, Jimmy. My other department had a worker a few nights ago. I almost went. Wow. Yeah. I used to be a small. I used to be in the fire department when I was a lot younger. They had that like the police athletic kind of thing corps that they had back then when they used to have all these kids dress up as police officers and stuff. And we had it with the fire department in Puerto Rico. So every Saturday morning, I remember we went to the main fire city in the main square in Ponce in Puerto Rico, and we had our drills. And I made it all the way to lieutenant major. I mean, that's what my rank was when I was 16. And then it was either become part of the fire department after that, or move on and go to school and get my stuff done. I finished high school, and my dad was already living in Miami at the time. So once I the year before I finished high school, I went to Miami, but I went back to Puerto Rico to finish high school. And then once I was done with high school, then I moved to Miami. So that's why I say I grew up in Miami, because that's where I really, spent my most of my youth in until I finally 2005. That's when I moved to New York with Alice. We met online, and we hit it good. We hit it off. We met in a bunch of places, and eventually I just packed all my stuff from Miami and moved to New York. Until recently, that a year ago, that we moved down here to Georgia now, and that's where we're doing our retirement. Jimmy says to John, "It's always in my blood, my friend. Once a FF, also an F." You got that right. That's why it hurt back in 2001 with the things that happened in Lower Manhattan with Ground Zero. I mean, 343 firemen perished that day. A bunch of police officers and over 3,000 people died that day, and it's always been a very hard situation. So enjoy your day, Fearless. Yeah, thank you, George. Thank you for stopping in and take some of your time. Did you say you were a firefighter? I wasn't a firefighter per se. I was like a Boy Scout kind of thing. I did learn about the drills. I learned how to work with the hoses. We were taught like a fireman. We weren't just not firemen, but we were able to do the job of a fireman back then. Because I think I was like 8 years old when I started with that group, and I made it all the way till I turned 16. So it was either become a fireman right after that, because I already had the training and the experience. We even went to a couple of fires. We travel all over Puerto Rico, going to different firehouses. And I mean, we got great training, but it was either, like I said, once I became 16 and getting out of high school, I was either able to become a fireman if I wanted to, but my parents had other ideas. And the idea was to move to Florida, because my dad wanted to get better work and all that. So I had no choice but to go to Florida. I couldn't stay behind. Back then, parents were very tight when it comes to their kids being around in the house. So we moved to Florida. So I never became a fireman. My brother became a paramedic. We were working at Jackson North Hospital in Miami, North Miami Beach. And my brother became a paramedic. Me being around unhealthy people, and I saw so much at the hospital, and I learned so much about how things, conditions, stuff that happen. that I knew wasn't my field. So, I walked away from the hospital. I went into television because I wanted to work for NBC really, really, really bad. I ended up doing some stuff with different TV stations in Miami and some other stuff. So, and then I got into retail and stayed in retail. Once I became retail, that was it. I just got stuck with Toys R Us, and I did that for 27 years. Eventually, things started beginning to get really bad in 2017. I lost my full-time job after 27 years. Became a part-time working at night. I hated working overnight because it kills your body even quicker. At least when it comes to retail. I don't know about other areas, but still, working nights is hard on the body. Jimmy says he's been on the job for 40 years this year. Wow. So that retirement is coming soon. Good luck to you, my man. And great job. So 40 years it's a long time to be a fireman. I know you've seen stuff that not everybody gets to see. And, he says he loves the job. So I believe it, I did too. So, but, the Lord had other places for me to go. John left at 20 years. I went as high as good as a deputy chief. The chief is paid. And once I could not get that was it. Okay. Wow. Oh, and then in 2017, things started going downhill. And I knew something bad was coming. I just couldn't tell what it was. Stocks and stuff like that was weird. I lost two races the day 2 years in a row, and something's not right. So I ended up contacting a lot of people that I used to work with before. They had a merchant company doing traveling all over the states nationwide. So I called up and got in touch with one of the top guys. He brought me in. Within a week I was already working someplace else. And then we ended up doing a brand new Toys R Us in Oakland, California, building it together, doing the aisles and all that, getting it ready. A month later, though, the company went bankrupt, even though they built a brand new store that spent, I don't know how many millions on that store just to bankrupt after. So I'm glad I was gone, but I felt sad for the 33,000 employees that lost their job, and I was almost one of them. I just didn't want to stay till the end. I knew things were gonna go bad, and I needed to be working, doing something else, so I was able to move on. And then after that, in 2020, my doctor says you're no longer able to work. And then that's when the pandemic hit, and a bunch of people got laid off from the company that I was working at. I got an email saying that I was allowed to go back to work, but I needed a 100% doctor's note saying that I was able to work. And my doctor told me, you're not 100%, and there's no way I'm writing this letter for you. So you either quit that job is killing you, it's making you get worse, and let's do something else. So that's when I started looking into disability, and boom, got approved in the first shot. I went through a bunch of process in New York. I went to a bunch of doctors, a bunch of stuff on the phone with the department and all that, and within 5 months, I was approved, and thank God everything worked out in my way and done. Now I came down to Georgia we bought the house back in May 21. So I came down to have the Mr. Jimmy's the Dragon Slayer. Also, that's the big sword I see behind on his wall. Okay, when he does his live. Which my used to be a Dragon Slayer volunteer. I came down to have the roof replaced on the house, and unfortunately things went south for me. That day, started beginning to feel a lot of pain on my lungs. I finally went to the doctor to get checked out after 4 days of holding on, and Alex kept telling me, go, go, go. So I finally went, and I'm glad I went when I did. I ended up in the hospital the next day, and things got really bad that first night. I woke up the next day in intensive care, and Alice found out. She flew down and showed up at the room without me knowing, because I was so out of it. I have no idea what day was or where I was or stuff like that. So it was nice to have her there for a whole week with me until I got released. Within a week, I got way better. I had stents put in, and things worked out great. And then the doctor told me, in a few months, you're getting a pacemaker. So we're going to set you up and get you one. So April last year, I went back to New York and helped Alice pack and get everything ready for the truck to move the stuff down. And we came down like a week before. And then the day that Alice started her job here, April 25th, the same day I had the pacemaker put in at a different hospital in Fayetteville instead of Noonan, where she works. And the moving company showed up that morning at 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. the truck's here bringing all the stuff in. She had to be at work at 8. So I'm glad the truck company, within an hour, they had everything inside the house. So 7 o'clock in the morning, they were done. Our niece showed up, and she took me to Fayetteville for my appointment. And Alice went to work, and I went to the appointment. Then from the job, they let her go early because they knew the situation that I was in. And Alice showed up at Fayetteville to come get me. So, and now we're here. So thank God things went bad in the hospital, and they brought me back. It's been a year, and I'm very grateful for that. And talking to one of my grandnieces here, she says, now that you're retired, what are you going to do? And this is how I got into this. I got into the channel, and she got me involved. And I was curious at the beginning, like dumbfounded, like, what are you doing? 14-year-old teaching me how to do this. She's 15 now. And I'm glad. And I kind of took over. She showed me what the editing system she was using, which is InShot. I took over, and I'm expanding, and I'm thankful for that too, because I met a bunch of people online. I have met a bunch of people live. The bloggers cruise a month ago was great. I mean, I wish that that cruise would have been 2 weeks instead of 1, because it was so much to do there that within a week it was not long enough. We're finding we are all Paul. We all were Paul. Yes, yeah, something like that. I wasn't a main firefighter, but I was. I still remember a lot of the stuff that we did, and I was a kid back then. In my younger days. So yeah, if I would have stayed in Puerto Rico, I definitely would have been already retired from being a fireman, because I would have hit 40 years already, and I'd be 2 years retired. So check that out. If I would have made it the 40 years, which I probably, knowing me, I probably would. So, and then again, with my situation, with my I tried as this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen anyway. So it was meant to happen. It happened to me with the right person, because Alice takes excellent care of me, way above. She's always worried about me and stuff like that. A little while ago, she texted me asking me how was my leg doing, and if I was in any pain. So I cannot complain. It's been great. She does way above what I expect her to do for me, and she has no problems. Yesterday she was helping me with taking off the bandages and stuff. And I was in pain last night, but I didn't take any Tylenol, nothing. I said to her, well, Tylenol's going to take about an hour, and to hit me with the pain, maybe in an hour I'll be asleep. And I'm telling you, as soon as I say that, I think within 20 minutes, we were both out. And then I woke up today, no pain this morning. So, And I did stay in bed. She got ready. She went to work. And I said, oh, another half hour. I opened my eyes at 7:50. I'm like, oh my God, Selick. jumping off the bed, running in the bathroom, watching my friends, going make some coffee, run back to the living room. I mean, I didn't run back. I hurry up back to the living room, grab the laptop, turn it on. I'm like, oh, whew, made it there like 8:02. So I was ready to go back onto it. And I was an EMT, but did not much patient care. Puke poo makes me puke. I can do blood and guts, but just not vomit. Well, yeah, I mean, being in the hospital, I was a transporter for nuclear, X-ray, and there was another department that I helped out with, but I was in the X-ray department. That's where I was working, and sometimes I learned how to develop the films and all that. They trust me enough, to go into the booth and load into the machine and have them, get developed and all that stuff too. I also went and got patients for the X-rays because back then they didn't have those machines that go up to the rooms now and where the tech does the X-ray right there. No, back then I had to go get the patient on a stretcher, move them over with the nurse, and I mean, you have to you have the strength to do it. And I think, doing all that stuff as much as I did, it kind of, that's where I'm at now. But back then I was, built up with this stuff. And I used to bring the patients down for the X-rays and take them back to the rooms. And when there was like a slow day, a nuclear department or the CAT scan area had needed a patient to be get, and they used to send me and say, go for this department and get this person. And say, all right, and get the patient. And I saw a lot of stuff. I saw death. I saw cold blues. I saw cold reds. All the stuff happening in the hospital. And I used to be fear blood before that. Somehow, how do I end up working at a hospital? I have no idea. Being fearful of blood. I used to see blood and faint like a little, like a Gerber's doll or something. And I mean, once I got in there, I lost the fear. I lost everything. I mean, once you start seeing things that you're not supposed to, or get to see in a different area, it gets to you. Junkie has a crazy face until I became one. Yeah, tell me about it. So. And after the hospital, that's when I went into television. My brother did become a paramedic. He worked for Randall Ambulance in Miami back then. Randall used to be all over the place. He did that for a few years, and then eventually moved on to something else. Now he's working with Kroger Delivery. His own pace. I'm sorry that he's not here in the chat. He's usually on Thursdays. He must have a busy day. Or sleeping and then going to work. He usually works at 3 in the afternoon. He goes to the Palm Beach areas. He says it's way better up there, less traffic, more relaxed. And I don't blame him because Miami is hectic all day and traffic sucks in Miami. That 95 is always packed. It's always busy. That's why I hear people complaining here about the 75-85 corridor here in Atlanta. Going through Atlanta is such a problem and so bad, but I don't find it that way. It's not really that bad. I mean, compared to Miami or New York, it's nothing. So, I mean, the rest of the state in New York, Gaylord, it's easy peasy up there. It's nice. Everything has pace, but just the New York City, the 5 boroughs together, it's just so much of it in such a small place, and they're huge. I mean, driving, it used to take me an hour and a half from where we lived in Brooklyn to make it all the way to the pier in New York City to go board a cruise ship from there. And an hour and a half just in driving. Another hour and a half, 2 hours on a subway. But forget it. With luggage and all that, I will definitely do car service. to get there. I didn't take my car. We used to leave our car at Alice has family in Dyke Heights in Brooklyn. That's where I used to leave my car at. And I call car service, which usually charges about $70 one way, plus tip. So we're talking about close to $100 easily. I had a hookup, a guy with a big Tahoe that used to come get us. And since we had, back at that time, we had two suitcases, and because we used to take longer trips, either 9 or 14 days. This last one, the bloggers, it was only a week. So we only took one suitcase, the big one, and we had to divide it half and half. I took my backpack with me with all the electronics, all the gear. And we had a bag, one of those supermarket bags, with our one piece of clothing for the night before. Since we stayed at a hotel the night before, we kept the everything on the luggage for the cruise. And whatever clothes we had Saturday when we drove to New Orleans, and we had a change of clothes for that night. And that was it, And then we put everything on a bag for laundry, and I left it black bag. We left that in the car for the whole week with our clothes from those 2 days. So why no sense to bring it in the ship with us and bring it back out. So not going anywhere. And nice parking. The car was on the 8th deck of the parking lot in New Orleans. I paid about $100 for it. This one's costing me about $120 for this cruise now, since it's less than a year that I made the reservation. Last year it was about a year and change that I did the reservation for the Bloggers cruise. So I got a better rate back then. So maybe it's because winter time, in January compared to October. Maybe October. Well, October has there's something going on with Halloween in New Orleans, in NOLA. So that's probably why. The hotel is about the same price that we just paid, even though they had Mardi Gras about a month ago. The beginning of it, Mardi Gras was about 2 weeks ago in New Orleans. So, no big deal. We are ready for the October cruise with Bruce, and we're looking forward to it. And we're going to go to Montego Bay, Grand Cayman, and then last will be Cozumel in November 3rd, I believe, that we're going to be in Cozumel. And we're going to go to Mr. Sanchez that day. Finally, we haven't been to anywhere there, so finally get to enjoy that. Seen a bunch of videos from La Linda Loca. They have a shot from there, and I've seen a few other creators with a few things from there. Cruise Nuts recommended to go there, so that's why we're gonna go this time. And turning around in January 24, we're going on the Prima, and hopefully Cruise Bet will be meeting us there to go on the cruise with us also. And we'll be planning what to do. We're gonna go back to the same 4 places that we went on the Bloggers, which is Costa Maya, Roatan, Belize, and Cozumel. So that's in January 24. We don't have anything planned for September, October yet. There's something about a trip to Germany, but we're not sure yet about it. We might skip it all together. We'll see, how things go. I know that there's another cruise going on in January 25 with Huddle Adventures, but unfortunately, it's with RCL. They were talking to me about it, but unfortunately, they're going to the same 4 places again. So, do I want to do this again? Do I want to go back? Let's see how things go this time and in January. Who knows? Maybe we'll do. And it's because it's Royal Caribbean out of Galveston. So I'll probably do it because it's Royal Caribbean. I've never been on Royal Caribbean. Alice did back in 2010. She had a cruise with her sisters. They went to Bermuda for a week. So we'll see. Bermuda is a place that we both want to go to. I've never been there. She's been there once. She wants to go back. So Alice I know for sure she wants to go. Her bucket list is Alaska, but she's been talking about Bermuda. Like she'd like to go there first before we ever go to Alaska. So Alaska could be in a background somewhere. I know there's another cruise in June 15, 2025 to go to Alaska. But we were looking up prices, and it's a little, a month before, it's a lot cheaper. But I heard from Bruce, although that it's because of the weather. Weather is much worse than month before. So I don't know. The thing is, in summer, it's very hard for Alice to take some time off. It works better, in September or October for her. So that might be it. We did a cruise back in 2018, 2019 with NCL. We did the Escape, Norwegian Escape, and that was during New Year's, and it was excellent, beautiful time to be on a cruise. I mean, I will recommend it to anybody, but I don't see ourselves doing it again. And then eventually, in the following year, that's when we did the Bliss in January for my birthday, and then we ended up going to Puerto Rico, the Southern Caribbean, and that was a two-week cruise. The one before was 9 days. That one was 2 weeks. Excellent. I love the 14 days. The first week went very slow. Second week went a little bit faster. But by the 11, 12 day, I was within myself knowing that we were going to go back to land. And I mean going home. And I was happy. I was happy to return to New York, to go back home, because by then I had, but the 9 days, when 8 days hit, I'm like, no, already tomorrow, and then this bloggers, it flew by. I remember getting in and getting out. What happened in between? It's a memory. I'm glad it was filmed, that I remember a lot of it like that. But other than that, it's just one of those deals, So let's see what we got here. If you had worked at the hospital, you could have worked at the TV studio. Yeah, they did all their own commercials. Yeah. Oh, okay. I know Piedmont does here in Noonan. Piedmont is huge down here. They're all over Atlanta. They're all over in Fayetteville. They're all over Noonan. They have urgent care all over the place. There's different offices to do different things. Also from Piedmont Hospital here, the Georgia Boeing joint where I had the injection done for my hip. They also part of they deal with Piedmont also. I mean, this hospital here, it's big, huge, extremely. They're all over the place. Atlanta, the Grady Hospital. I was gonna. It's something about the hospital. Every time we are in Atlanta and we drive by it, I just get a real bad vibe of it. So when I got the call from the urgent care that I went to get my X-rays done in Noonan, and they called me the next morning and told me, you need to go to a hospital, to the ER, like yesterday. So I said, well, I'm new here. I have no idea where to go. So please give me a place. And they told me the hospital in Noonan. I said, I don't want to go to Grady. I remember looking at the hospital, and there's something about it that it just didn't feel right. So I said, nope, I don't want to go to the hospital. So I did enjoy going to Noonan, and I'm telling you, it's the best thing I did, because I got such great care there that week that I was there. And when Alice came down to see me, I said to her, I would love for you to get a job here. And lo and behold, she did apply. She got the job within a few days, accepted the offer, and a smooth transition, moving again from New York. I'm telling you, I just don't want to do this again. I don't want to go through the moving process, but it was very smooth when she got here. I mean, it's like she left her job in New York, and the whole job moved down here, because that's how they take care. They take great care. She gets to do a lot of things. But now she doesn't have to ride the subway. She doesn't have to get on a bus. She doesn't have to be out there in the snow. 7 o'clock in the morning, be on the subway already, getting home at 7, 8 o'clock at night. No, she lives here by 7:20. She's she gets to work within 20, 25 minutes, depending on the weather. And she's home by 5, except for Fridays. That if it's payroll, she will be home by 5:36 or maybe a little bit later. But that's okay. She's driving on her own too, which is even better. I'm very proud that she learned. She took the ropes, and now she's doing. She's driving. So that's excellent. Sorry guys, you called me for a meeting. Hey, thank you, Jimmy. Thanks for stopping in and listen to our pounding here. So go take care of your business. Thank you. I worked a good day at a hospital. You want to talk about things you don't want to see? Tell me about it. She tells me some stories. She sees a lot of stuff going on in the ER department. And she's not, sometimes she tells me things like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I used to work at a hospital, and we could, relate to what's going on now, to what I used to see, back in 40 years ago. So, yeah. No, I mean, it's rough. It's not easy, but at the same time, makes you stronger. Makes you stronger. Makes you realize how easy it is to end a life, or how easy it is to get it, to get sick or something, and how easy it is to keep living. So just one of those deals. So, anybody else wants to come in? I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link again, just in case. You're not obligated, but in case somebody wants to say hi or hello, chat a bit or something, it's your chance. I'm going to let you know that at 4 p.m. today, it will be Mr. Bill with Once Run Adventures. He will be going live today. I'm hoping to be there also. I just want to get myself. I haven't had breakfast. I just had a piece of a couple of slices of cheese and oatmeal cookie. That's been it. Oh, and my 2 cups of coffee. And at 3 o'clock is another round of cafe. And I'm planning to make me something to snack on, so I could have something in my belly, so I won't get a headache later, and be ready for dinner later when Alice gets home. Making some nice mac and cheese with chicken for her, and I'm gonna make me a nice pork chop with some salad for more. So I'm trying to cut down on carbohydrates as much as I can. I need to help this body, so it's the only one I have. So I got to do something about it. So other than that, I want to remind everybody tomorrow at beginning of 1 p.m. is the Ray Parade with Roy and Becky's Travels. It's pretty rainy right now outside. It's very cloudy. Overcast, and it's raining. My kitties are one. Pebbles is over here out like a light, and Pickus is up there on top of the sofa looking out, giving me a sad look because she's tired. She needs a nap too, which I took one earlier. Right, baby? Hi, mama. So, Roy and Becky's Travels tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. They started live. They're going to be talking about stuff over in Quarter-Size where they're at, saying hello to everyone, getting involved with the group. Then at 2 p.m. Eastern, a series of premieres start. You hit the pin link in Roy and Becky's Travels chat, and that will take you to the first premiere. And subsequently, you do it to every premiere. Hit the pin link on everybody's chat and move on to the next one. Please do leave a like, leave a comment. That really helps. And make sure you chat in the chat. Leave your comments and stuff. If you like the channel that you're looking at, check it out. And if you like them, please do subscribe. Make sure you watch a video first, the full length, more than 3 minutes, please. And then hit the like, leave a comment, on that video that you just saw, and go ahead and subscribe and help him out by subscribing. And after the Raid Parade, depending on how many videos there are, premieres, could be 7, 8. At the end, I'll go live to talk about those videos that we just watched and have a discussion. And what did we learn from that? What did we saw? What did we like? What we didn't like? Stuff like that, you know. And hopefully, one or two of them will meet me in the panel, and we get to talk more about it. And at the same time, they'll be able to let us know what else they got going on their following days with their channel, and what are their thing, their goals are, and stuff like that, you know, about getting to know those channels. If you're new to it, you could let me know. Eddie Lugos Studios at gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know that you're interested on the parade, so I could get your email, send it to Megan, who's the person in charge. She's the one that does the scheduling and everything. And she'll be in touch with you and give you an update of what's going on and what you need to do. Videos are usually between 3 minutes and 50 minutes long, and they have to be family oriented. You know, I mean, nice video. Meaning, don't be putting a video of an accident, car accident, and stuff all over the place. No, nothing like that. I mean, neutral is what I meant to say. Neutral videos and you know, learning things, and you might see something you like, and you might learn something too. So sometimes, you know, you hear things like usually Fred from Live with Mountain Folk, he put stuff that happened in the past week, something to do with cars, or what were they thinking of. You have Roy and Becky show stuff from Quarter Size, where they at. They're usually the first premiere on Fridays at 2:00. Then you might have Eric B, Travel Adventures with Eric B. He'll have stuff from New Orleans, so one of his trips. Sherry Austin Sunsets might have something there about Disney or one of the parks. I mean, different creators with different views, and it's good to see and get involved and show your stuff and get. It's a great promotion for everybody. And, you know, just something to do, you know, and we talk about it all on my live after. And that's it for the Friday. And then Friday night, usually around 7, it's SCT Adventures and other creators that go on their different lives. Like today at 4 p.m., it's Bill with Amsterdam Adventures. Usually around 6 is Destination Fun and Chancers. They do a double live, 6 p.m. Eastern, but not today. They both have some other things to do today that they might not be live today. I think they might be live Friday night with Magnificent Germany with Darian. So that might still be happening, even though Darian is taking care of some personal business in Florida right now. And he's going to do his best to get to Helen. So let's see how that works out. I might end up, I'll be driving tomorrow evening around 8 o'clock on my way to Helen. Once I pick up Alice at the hospital, we'll be driving up there. So I'll probably be on live and I mean online on the phone, listening to the chat that's going on, and see once we get to the hotel, see who can we meet up with, if anything. Otherwise, be an early night shower, dessert bit to be ready for Saturday morning for the breakfast that we're having. And talking about Saturday evening at 6 p.m., it's the Saturday Stroll. What is the Saturday Stroll? Just like the Raid Parade on Friday. Starts at 6 p.m. Saturday evening with Sea Lake Journeys, where they also bring a creator. They've been doing it the last few weeks, where they bring a creator and interview this creator and find out what they're up to, what they're going on, what's happening. You know, through to find out what is new, and at the same time they give a description of the premieres are going to be there on the Saturday evening. And I do have a premiere myself for Saturday evening for the Straw. So I'm hoping that everybody will tune in and check it out. And then after the Saturday Straw is I believe is Danny from Griswold Family Backing might be back on live at 9 p.m. and we'll see what happens. I don't have a schedule yet for Saturday, but Paul S. Vines does a great montage of the different things that are happening during the day. Follow Mr. Paul Vines and check out his Facebook group where he has the list of what's going on every day. And it starts early in the morning with the Astute Tourist at 6 a.m. and then a bunch of other creators follow. Sometimes he does changes to it, so check it out. I also know that at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning is I Am Betty Gathers. She's at 9 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. Select will not have a show tomorrow morning due to Chet having a surgery in his mouth, so they won't be in tomorrow morning. CME might be live from their house. They might be live from Helen. They might be on the road. I believe that they're driving today to Helen or tomorrow right after their show. I'm not quite sure. Don't count me. I mean, don't quote me on it. So we'll see. I know Lloyd Jones knows something about it, but like I say, I got confused with what the description I heard. So, or I wasn't paying attention the right way. Who knows? I had too many things going on this morning. Besides, I was like half asleep, and I did end up going back to bed around 10. I laid down, then I woke up at 11:30 when my alarm went off. I did shut my phone. I put it on airplane mode. I was getting some beeps, and that didn't let me sleep, so I went to sleep. And one of those beeps was Darren getting in touch with me. So I'm glad that as soon as I got up, I was able to get up and get in touch with him, and he explained to me what's going on. They will be in South Carolina going live as long as they can. Okay, so that might be the deal. Thank you, John. CME Traveling will probably be in South Carolina, and from there go live in the morning. So probably be 8:30. I know I'm getting the car tomorrow, so that means I have to take Alice to work, and I'll be back home about 8 something, and hopefully I'll still be awake that I could check out the show. If not, I'm gonna go take a nice nap. I gotta do some laundry and pick up a few things for me to take to Helen, which is really not much. And just bring in a couple shorts and like 3 shirts, whatever I need to to brush my teeth and wake me up in the morning, which is not really much. I don't have to do even luggage. And just one bag will throw everything away. I'm gonna have everything in hangers anyway. I'll bring them in hangers, and then I have my backpack with the camera and stuff that I'm gonna use, and that's it. And then Sunday evening, sometime in the afternoon, we'll be heading back home. So no big deal. I do need to get in touch with Eric hopefully tonight, and I'm gonna deal with him tomorrow and see how we're gonna do. I'll probably end up bringing him here home to spend time here, and then once we go get Alice, then all 3 of us will go to Helen. But we'll see. I might take him to Helen in the morning, and who knows. The thing is, I need to be here by 2 for the raid parade, because I need to write down the videos and stuff that are going on, unless I need to hear it on the road. I just rather, if I'm gonna go live, I want to do it home, not on the road. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming in and hanging out with me this past time of your day. Don't forget, 4 p.m. is Bill with Warnstone Adventures, if you don't mind. And other than that, I want to thank everybody for hanging out, taking time of the day. John, especially John, has been powering big time, doing his thing. I'm glad he's here. Law John is also here. Mr. Paul, thank you for taking some time to come in and hang out with us. Jimmy, thank you for your time. I know you're busy now. And together we travel. Bang Offset was here also. C was here for a while. Destination Fun. I don't know how things are in Florida right now, but at least here it's raining. Earlier was anything is possible. He might still be listening in the background. Laura was here from Huddle Adventures. Let's see who else. Keisha was also here. Lord Jones. Jennifer Ryan Vacation Nation. George, thank you, George, also for popping in the panel with me. Ashley, thank you for coming in. Somehow we lost Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. We lost Bruce because of power failure over there, the storm. We lost George also. Well, he had to go back to work, so that was okay. Actually, I don't know what happened. She just went away, but maybe the signal. Parker's on the go. Was here. Chet with Selec. He's working on his back there right now. So hopefully things are going well. Scrolls Nets, what's here? Sherry from Awesome Sunsets. Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball, what's here? Bamanola, also here. Hopefully the alligators hasn't got to you. Jarion, even though Jarian's doing his thing, he did stop in. I kind of miss Alex today and my brother. But well, Simi was here also earlier. Kathy Mills. Nice. A bunch of you guys are coming great. Thank you. I appreciate all that. Randacita was here also. Lisa was here. Again, cruising is fun and time, Cheryl. I know Jeremy's in the background somewhere. Scotty McNeil, Mr. Hammer. He's one of the Blue Wrench from La Lida Loca. And he also keeps an eye on the Nutty Man. Nutty Man. That's a naughty man, big time. Nomadic Rat Pack was also here. Pedrosa stopped in, say hello. Great. Well, you guys to the 10 that's still here, thank you. Have a great afternoon. Stay out of trouble. Be blessed. I will talk to you all soon. Until next time.